Hey, what is good, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy MoonMonkey coming at you with another episode of In the Lab. Today, we not even gonna do any scientific shit. We about to do some witchcraft and wizardry, my nigga. We gonna be trying out Bayonetta in the lab. We gonna see what exactly this chick can do. Now, in the past, I believe she got some nerfs, so her moveset and some stuff that actually combos doesn't actually work this time around. But we about to find out what actually works and how her moves actually operate up in this episode right here. So we headed right to the clock tower because time is ticking. Let's get the shit moving, baby. Let's go. Let's do it. All right, so right off the bat, y'all niggas know how I like to do with all these in the labs. I like to talk about each character's characteristics before we get into the meat and potatoes of their actual moves. So we might as well start off with Bayonetta's stats. We're gonna start off with her, I guess, her weight class, because Bayonetta is pretty light. Actuality, she's I believe the 45th heaviest character in the game. So that actually makes her heavier than Falco and Little Mac, but lighter than Zelda. So she's kind of up there, 45th out of 58. So yeah, she's not too far off from being one of the lighter characters in the game. We can kind of see her weight when we actually compare it to Mario. So let's actually test the jumping with Mario. So I'm gonna try to jump at the same time. It looks like Bayonetta has a little more weight. Maybe just because she's like taller and shit, but yeah, it looks like she's actually able to, let's see if we can time it out properly. Yeah, it looks like she has a little more weight than Mario. If you leave the ground at the same time, it looks like she will actually reach the ground before Mario. All right, so she has a little bit more weight than Mario. So you can kind of see how that kind of like falls into her weight class, because Mario seems like a more balanced character, has like a standard fall speed. Bayonetta having a little more faster fall speed, that kind of adds to her whole combo game, being able to reach the ground faster than most characters and be able to continue her combos from there. So yeah, that's pretty much Bayonetta's weight in a nutshell. Then we also got Bayonetta's motherfucking speed. Now when it comes to her speed, I believe she's a little bit more well-rounded. She's actually tied with Mario and Ryu for the 28th to 30th character, 30th fastest character in the game. So she's pretty much smack dab in the middle when it comes to the speed. Like, she's not too fast and she's not too slow. She's just as well-rounded as Mario and Ryu, which are kind of respectable, I guess, speed classes, as both of those characters seem to be like, I guess, balanced in the sense of like their speed and weight. So that kind of works in Bayonetta's favor right there. So she's not gonna get overly pummeled when it comes to like speed and be able to catch up to her opponents. All right, cool. So we also got Bayonetta. She doesn't have the ability to crawl, but I do believe she has the ability to wall jump, and she has the ability to wall cling. So yeah, that's pretty much all of Bayonetta's basic characteristics, her jumping, wall clinging, and all that good shit. So we might as well get right into the attack. So Bayonetta, her jabbing attacks, well, I'll probably preface this right here. All of Bayonetta's attacks actually has a alternate version to them. Well, not really alternate, but a special perk to them. So I'll kind of demonstrate it as we do our jabs. So singular jab is going to do 1%. We're going to do 1, 2. That's second jab is going to do, hold on. That second jab is going to do bop, bop. It's going to do 2%. All right, cool then. Bop, bop, bop. All right, so that whole jab combo string is going to do 5%. And I believe if I hold it down, there we go. You actually see that Bayonetta actually fires off her gun. So if Bayonetta holds her if you hold your A button with Bayonetta, she'll pretty much go into one of her bullet arts and pretty much rack a percent like that. So it's a nice way for Bayonetta not exactly to be near you, because you can kind of be pretty far away from Mario and still fire off them pistols, fire off them Glocks at a nigga and bust a nigga ass. Nigga, he ain't even ready. This nigga not even ready. He don't even know I got it. He don't even know I got it. Blah, 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 blah. Nigga don't even know I got it. So yeah, Bayonetta, she has a lot of bullet arts right there that can kind of extend her reach of attacking. But that's not it for her jab. Her jab actually has a multi-hitting state, and I believe to actually activate it, you're not holding it down, because that will actually activate her bullet arts, but instead you're actually mashing your A button, and that will actually activate her multi-jabbing hits. Cool. So that's her basic jab string right there. Then we got Bayonetta's side tilt, which is kind of like her jab, except it's actually a launcher. So it's a 3-part hitting move. So first it's gonna do, hold on, that's a dash attack. Dash attack looks like it does 1%. No, it does 10%. Hold on, I actually want to go back into the F tilt. So 1, 2, 3. So there we go. So that second hit's gonna do 2%, and that final hit's gonna do 1%. So 1, 2, 3. Hold up. Ooh, hold up. Reset that percent real quick. We can try this again. So first it's gonna do 1%. Yes, first hit is gonna do 1%. Hold on, look, it did 15% in total. So let's see. Yeah, looks like it did. All right, interesting. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it's gonna do a 50% just for that F tilt combo. So that's not too bad. And keep in mind, like I mentioned before, that F tilt, if you hold on the A button, you do actually have a bullet art for that move as well. So I go bop, bop, bop. She'll actually fire off her feet. Pop, pop, pop. I actually want to try to get that last hit real quick. There you go. So you actually see her actually firing it off. So pretty much you're just holding down your A button. So yeah, she fires off her bullet arts in many different instances. So blah, blah, blah. She can fire off like that. Even in her dash attack, she actually could dash and then fire it off right there. Her down tilt is going to do 6%. And even in her down tilt, she can actually fire off bullets. So pop, 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 pop. And I think each one of these bullets is going to do like 1%. Yeah, they do like 1% for each bullet. Hold on, I actually want to see that. If I do like a single like full clip, I'm guessing it's like a full clip on Mario's ass. So pop, it's going to do up to 5%. So I'm guessing, is that the same for all of her? Oh, never mind. Her down tilt looks like she actually fires more bullets into you. Yeah, it looks like her down tilt looks like it fires 10 bullets. Well, 10%. Whereas her normal jab's gonna fire off 5%. Interesting. And let's see her tilt. Let me see her tilt real quick. Tilt's gonna also do 5%. Interesting. And then we also got Bayonetta's up tilt, which does the same thing. All right, so her up tilt looks like it's do 5%. I want to see which direction it actually hurts. All right, so look at it's only in the front. Because certain characters, when they do the up tilt, it actually reaches behind them, but it looks like Bayonetta is actually only in the front of her. All right, interesting. So yeah, that's pretty much Bayonetta's basic attacks right there. A lot of bullet arts, a lot of different variations to them. So that's really gonna help her out to actually do a lot more damage. What I definitely want to see if she does more damage towards the tip or the base of her shoes. So let's see. I think it might be a nice even 6. Oh, never mind. I think I misspoke. So it looks like at the tip of her shoe, she's gonna do 7%, whereas the base is gonna do 6%. All right, cool. So that's Bayonetta. That's her down tilt. Let's see if her F tilt's anything different. So let's see. I'm gonna actually strut my ass. All right, 3% right there. Let's see if you try that at the base. Nope, 3%. All right, looks like it's 3% all around. Yeah, 3% all around. All right, cool. So that's pretty much all of Bayonetta's basic attacks right there. So we might as well get into, I guess, Bayonetta's grab. So I'm gonna grab Mario. Pummel looks like it's gonna do. Hold on, let's try to grab Mario again. Her jab looks like it's kind of awkward. Hold up, let's try this again. Grab him. Yeah, it looks like it goes in this weird increment because 1, 3, 6, 9. Like, look at that. Oh, her pummel's a 2-part hitting move. So, oh, okay. So it looks like for each pummel, she's actually doing 3%. It's like a 1, 2, 1, 2. Got you. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, got you. All right, so her pummel's actually 2-part hitting move. Gonna do 3% a slap, a bitch slap. So that looks pretty nice right there. Let's get into her grabs. Down throw's gonna do 8%. Up throw's gonna do, can I grab him? Up throw's gonna do, ooh, 7% for up throw. Okay, cool. Back throw's gonna do 9%. And forward throw's gonna do 10%. And I believe her forward throw is gonna be a kill move, I believe. Let's actually try this shit out real quick. I'm gonna bump Mario up to that. Y'all niggas guessing that good old 110. Put your lab coats on, niggas, because we about to do some experimenting up in this shit. We gonna see when Mario actually gets his ass whooped by her grab. So I'm gonna go for a up throw kill. No, up throw's not killing anytime soon. Let's see, back throw's not killing anytime soon. Let's see, down throw. I doubt down throw's gonna kill, but let's see. Yeah, down throw looks killing. And last but not least, forward throw. Yeah, forward throw seems to have a lot more knockback than the rest of the moves. Let's start seeing when we'll kill, I guess from the edge of the stage, honestly. That will definitely kill from edge of the stage. Mario's already at 150 right there. Let's try to bump Mario up to like 130. Maybe around 130, that's when Mario will kick the bucket. Not from the middle of the stage. And also, keep in mind, we're only using Mario as kind of like a dummy because he's more of like Mr. Balance in terms of like weight and speed and all that shit. So we're going to be testing most of our moves on Mario. And keep in mind that while some moves might kill Mario at a certain percent, it may not kill Bowser, it may not kill Jigglypuff at that same percent. And keep in mind, certain stages differ in blast zones. So what might kill Mario on the Umbra Clock Tower may not kill Mario on the fucking Smashville. So you got to be mindful of all these different things. A lot of stuff to take in account for. But right now we're just kind of seeing in relation to power as each move kills Mario. So that's what we're kind of doing right now in this whole testing services and shit. So let's go back into the grab. Forward throw. Will that kill? No. And it looks like a grab is going to do, let's see, 10% a piece. So we could go nice increments as Mario brings his ass back. Get on up, nigga. All right, 50. All right, so it looks like an Umbra Clock Tower around the edge of the stage. Mario will kick the bucket around 150%. The rest of the grabs don't seem like it's going to be that useful, so I don't really recommend using any of the other grabs for kill moves. Maybe for kill setups, but not really as for kill moves. All right, so that's pretty much all of Bayonetta's grabs right there. We might as well go right into her aerials. So I'm actually going to bring Mario right back down to 0, and let's actually get Mario into jump mode. And I guess we could kind of start off with... let's start off with Nair, I guess, since that's kind of like the neutral Nair. So I'm gonna go right to jump. All right, so Bayonetta's Nair is gonna do 8%. Try it again. I want to see if it's actually more percent towards the 8%. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a sour spot as well. Hold up, let's see. Yeah, 6% is the sour spot. And once again, like rest of the jabs, if you hold A, Bayonetta will actually fire off bullets to actually rack up a little extra percent. And keep, ooh, it looks like, interesting. Certain times, characters will take nicks of the bullets, but as you can see, Mario really didn't take any damage some of these times when I'm hitting him with it. So let's see. Like sometimes, yes, there he goes. Like sometimes when I'm actually hitting Mario, he's still staying at 45%. So I'm guessing you have to be kind of like consistently hitting a person in order to rack up that percent. So if a person's constantly moving as the bullet is nicking them, I guess it won't do like that full 1%. So keep that in mind. So yeah, that's basically Bayonetta's Nair. 8% on Sweet Spot, 6% on Sour Spot. So that's pretty nice right there. Then we got Bayonetta's back here, which is going to do 13%. Let's see. Yeah, 10% for the Sour Spot. All right, cool. Let's see. Yeah, 13% for Sweet Spot, and then 10% for Sour Spot right there. All right, cool. So that's Bayonetta's back air right there. Then we got Bayonetta's forward air, which is I guess it's kind of like similar to her jab and F2, which is another 3-part hitting move. So let's see. That's Nair again. Let's go back to the fair. So wait for Mario to jump. There we go. So that's basic Bayonetta's basic jab string in the air with her forward air. 1, 2, 3. And keep in mind, you don't actually do the whole jab string. You can do like 1, 2, and then fall down and do like another move. Or you can even like kind of like stall it out. You can do like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. Like you can actually like jab string a whole person across just by kind of like spacing out like your fair. So Bayonetta's fair seems pretty versatile right here. Then we got Bayonetta's up air. Then we got Bayonetta's up air, which is 9%. Hold on, let's see if that's in a sour spot. Let's see. 9%. Try to get Mario back up. Get on up. I'm gonna wait for him to jump though. There we go, 9%. 9%. Oh, almost forgot. For her fair, you can actually fire off the bullets as well. So different parts of it, you can actually fire off bullets. Same thing with her back air. Same thing with her up air, which we'll probably get into right now. Up air looks like it's doing like a lot of nicking and diming on Mario right there. 5% looks like it's on the sour spot. And I think as you're throwing out the bullets, it's actually extending her hitbox. Well, not in terms of like range, but usually when you throw her up air, that's it. Like she does like a nice flick and that's it. 9% right there for her regular up air. But as you hold it, she actually does a lot more damage with it. So I guess there's no real reason not to go for like the holding one. I guess if you don't want to go for it and leave yourself open throughout the whole up air. So that's interesting. Her up air kind of like extends depending on if you hold it or not. So that's really nice. Same thing with her Nair. So yeah, that's pretty much Bayonetta's her regular jabs. There we go. So you can fire up bullets in all different directions. So she's pretty much like, a lot of her attacks just have like ammo coming out of everything, out of her uterus, out of her titty, like bullets just flying out of everywhere on this bitch. So yeah, that's pretty much all of her strings and shit right there. Then we got her, I think we didn't talk about her dare. Her dare is a nice spiking move, actually slams opponent down. I believe it is also a kill move, which we'll get into shortly. And I believe it's also a spiking move. And I think you have to catch them at the heel. You have to catch them at the heel. So let's see. There we go. Wait. There we go. And keep in mind, it's actually a 2-part hitting move as well. So one of them will actually drag them down. Another one will actually do like a final hitting part and blow them back. So there we go. So let's see if we try to catch Mario. There we go. So there's a spike right there. But it looks like there is like different amount of damage depending on how close you are. So I think at the base, it's going to do less. Yeah, it's going to do 7% right there. I think at the heel of her foot, it's going to do, ooh. So yeah, you're going to do, I think 9% at the heel. And then I'm guessing as you slam to the ground, it's going to do like, what, 13 or 14 damage? Let's see. There you go. So yeah, 14% right there for that dare. All right, cool. And same thing with the rest of her dare aerials. If you hold it, she'll fire more bullets. So yeah, that's pretty much all of Bayonetta's aerials right there. We can might as well bump this up to 110 and start seeing when Mario will kick the bucket thanks to all of these aerials and shit like that. Now her back air seems pretty potent. Up air seems pretty potent. She seems to have a pretty some pretty decent move. Back air, will it kill at 110 at the side of the stage? No. Maybe around, let's see, let's try 120. Let's try 120. All right, so it looks like 120 will definitely kill Mario. Let's see if 115 will kill Mario. All right, let's see. Bring Mario's ass down. Hold on, we're gonna take him. Actually, not. Probably wanna nair him away. Set the percent back to 115. All right, now let's try this out now. Wait for it. There we go. Will it kill? Nah. Bring him back down to 15. I want to make sure he's like right near the edge like last time. All right, let's try this now. Line it up, line it up. There we go. Will it kill? Yeah, so it looks like Mario will die at 115. All right, cool. So 115 Mario will actually die to back air near at least the corners of the stage on Umbra Clock Tower. All right, cool. Let's try Bayonetta's up air. So probably want to try to catch Mario. Can I catch him? Keep in mind, similar to the so you're gonna have to, similar to the up tilt, you're gonna actually want to make sure that you are facing the right direction when catching people with the up air. There we go. So caught it right there. There we go. Will that kill? Yeah. So we'll kill him right there. Let's actually bump down to let's say 100%. So you want to kind of like see as he string up these up airs to see when Mario starts dying. So up air right there. Up air right there. Will he die? Nope. 118. All right. Let's try this again. Back to 100. Let's try this again. All right. Up air. Up air. 118. All right. So right. Well, keep in mind, the higher you are when you throw your up air, the easier it is going to be killing people with it. So Bayonetta is able to kill as early as 118 with the up air on like a full jump up air. So that you can keep that in mind, just for perspective. All right, so that's pretty much Bayonetta's up air. We talked about her back air. We talked about her dare, which is pretty potent as well. I believe that move can actually kill pretty early as well. So I actually want to bump Mario to 110. And I want to try to catch Mario with the whole 1-2 hit real quick. So I'm actually going to jump. There we go. Will that kill him? That just might kill him pretty soon. I'm going to bump it to 115 though. All right, let's see. Pop, pop. That'll kill him at 115. All right, so near the edge of the stage, that will definitely kill Mario. Let's see. I'm going to give him some space. Try to catch him at the heel. There we go. Will that kill him? 110 will kill him. Let's try 100. I don't know if 100 is going to kill, so let's see. I'm going to nair Mario off right here. Bring him close to the stage. Jab. There we go. All right, that looks good to me. Back at 100, and let's try this. Pop, pop. All right, Mario will die at 100%. All right, so you can kind of see just how potent Bayonetta's dare is. All right, so let's try this again. We're going to try to catch Mario at 95. 95 is killing. All right, let's try 90. So right now we can actually see just how potent that Bayonetta's dare is, like I said before. So let's try this again. Jab. Just want to get in the corner. There we go. That looks pretty good. That looks like some decent spacing right there. So I'm going to try to catch him with the heel real quick. Pop. Oh, missed him barely. There you go. All right, so it looks like Mario will survive at 90. So 95 is when Mario, at least, will start dying. Just so you can get the perspective on just how potent her dare is. All right, cool. Nair, I don't think Nair's going to be killing anytime soon unless you're like chasing off the stage and just throwing up the Nairs. Like I mentioned before with the up air, similar to how close you are to the top of the blast zone. The closer you are to like the side of the blast zone when throwing up the Nair, the easier it will be to kill off a person with a Nair. So that's pretty much that. Forward air, I don't think that's going to be a good move for actually killing. It's more so just kind of like setting up like jab strings and like other combos. So you could probably do a whole lot of shit, bop, bop, then up air or some shit like that. So fair doesn't look like it's gonna be killing anytime soon. All right, cool. So we talked about all of Bayonetta's aerials. We talked about her grabs. We talked about her basic attacks. I guess we could talk about her smash attacks. So let's get right into that good shit, baby. Oh, that good shit, baby. So we're gonna go right into stop real quick. And let's start off with Bayonetta's regular smash attack. I'm just going to flick it out. It's going to do 16%. And as you can see, Bayonetta has a bit of a startup just for throwing out that smash attack. She kind of winds back and then throws it out. So forward smash is going to do 116. Up smash is going to do 17. Down smash is going to do 15. All right, cool. So we might as well go right back up to 110. I know we was just there, my nigga. We was just at 110. Time to head our ass right back up in there and see what Bayonetta could do at these numbers. So, I'm pretty sure that 110 definitely will kill inside the stage. Matter of fact, I probably want to start gauging these shits from the direct center of the stage when killing Mario. So let's see. 110 from the center of the stage. Will that kill? No. So Mario will survive at 110 from the middle of the stage. I'm going to deck Mario off the screen. All right, so I'm going to bump him up to 115. Let's see if 115 will kill from the middle of the stage. There we go. 115 will kill. Keep in mind, I am just flicking the stick. So obviously, flicking it was going to do 16 damage for the forward smash. Let's see a full smash. It's going to do 22 damage. All right, cool. Let's see the fully charged up smash. How much this is going to do? This is going to do 23 damage. All right, cool. And then we want to try out the down smash. Down smash is going to do 21 damage. All right, cool. So kind of see just how potent those moves go. All right, so that's going to be able to kill for the forward smash at 115. Let's see if up smash will kill at 115. Yup. Let's see if up smash will kill at 110. Up smash. Up smash killing at 110. All right, let's see 100. All right, ready for it. Up smash. Killing at 100. All right, cool. Try 95. And Mario's able to survive at 95. All right, cool. So let's try out the down smash. Down smash. Ooh, hey, that's one thing to keep in mind. Down smash does have spiking capability, so you definitely want to kind of space that out if you want to try to gimp a character like Lucario or Greninja that looks like they're trying to recover in a predictable way. You can actually throw that down smash and actually send a person down to smithereens. All right, cool. So that's down smash. Will that kill right here? Yeah. All right, I actually want to bump him up to 110. There we go. All right, let's see it now. Down smash. All right, down smash is not killing at 110. Let's go to 115. And actually want to, let's try 115. I'm going to deck Mario off just so he goes right back to the center of the stage. All right, there you go. There you go. Nigga, just stand right there. Down smash. All right, that will not kill. All right, let's try 130. Well, actually, no, we have to deck him. We want him right in the center of the stage. And I want to make sure the game positions Mario right the fuck where I want him. I might as well bump him right down to 130. 130. All right, down smash. Still Mario surviving. So from the center of the stage, it looks like down smash is not going to be that effective. Probably near the side of the stage, which is probably where you probably want to throw it out just so you can kind of get that spike off. Let's see. 135? Let's try 140. Yeah, it looks like 140 is obviously going to kill. All right, cool. Let's try 135. All right, looks like he's surviving that. All right, cool. So probably like around 140 is when Mario will die from the down smash. And of course, it's closer he is to the edge of the stage, the easier to be able to throw out that down smash, especially for that spike. All right, cool. So that's pretty much all of Bayonetta's smash attacks. So I think all we got left is this witch's fucking special. So let's get right into all that good shit. So we might as well start off with Bayonetta's, what is it? Bullet time? Is that what this move is called? Where she pretty much charges up her B move. You can actually hold it as long as you want and cancel it with the grab move. But just throwing it out, you're actually going to be able to shoot out your bullets at a more of a diagonal kind of angle. Yeah, it's kind of like a slight diagonal angle. It's not really straight, just kind of like slightly upwards. The more you charge, obviously, the more damage you can be able to do. Let's see if you're point blank up in Mario's face, you're able to do 10% or 10%. All right, cool. 10% up in a nigga's face. There we go. And I believe if you mash, you can angle it downwards. All right, there you go. Yeah, so interesting. So if you actually mash the B button as you let it go, you actually fire it for longer. Let's try it again. Yeah, so it looks like you actually get more bang for your buck if you start mashing it. Whoa, let's see if you try like holding it. Yeah, it looks like you have to actually start mashing. So I tried holding it and it kind of stopped a little earlier. All right, cool. So yeah, throw it out. You probably want to charge it up, then start mashing. Oh, look at them cheeks go, baby. Look at them shits go. Shit, so yeah, that's pretty much her bullet time. Bullet art. It's bullet time. She's throwing bullets at your face, my nigga. Alright? How hard could it be? She's busting a Glock on your ass, alright? She's firing bullets, alright? That's what we gonna call it. She's busting your ass with bullets, alright? Cool. Then we got Bayonetta's side B, which is her, I think her dive kick, her burner kick. So that's going to do 9% right there. And keep in mind, there's actually two versions of this. So one of them, she's actually just scooping you up. But if you actually hold your B button while you're sliding, you actually will activate your launcher, will launch your opponent into the air. So you probably want to use that move to actually start going into your aerial moves like there. So let's cancel that. Grab Mario. You can do all sorts of shit with that. So yeah, so Bayonetta seems to like I mentioned before, she's pretty combo centric. So pop, hold it, and then keep in mind you can actually fire off your bullet arts. Hold on, let's try this. No, all right, so it doesn't work with her burner kick. Actually, nah, it looks like it might work because she's firing off her bullets as she's sliding. If I do it like this, if I just tap it, yeah, she's not firing her bullets. But let me see. Yeah, she's just sliding. She's not firing her bullets. But if I hold B, you actually see her bullets flying out of her heel. You actually see it. You can actually see it. Interesting. All right, cool. So that's basically Bayonetta's side B. Of course, you could actually do your side B in the air. You could shoot straight diagonally upwards. You could angle it downward. So yeah, Bayonetta's I believe her slide. I think it's like her slide heel. I think that's what the move is called. Her slide heel actually turns into her burner kick in the air. I think I said it's the burner kick before on the ground. I believe it's slide kick on the ground, obviously, and then in the air becomes burner kick. And actually, if I set Mario to jump, you can actually string out a whole bunch of other moves. But before we go into that other move, we might as well talk about Bayonetta's recovery. And that's pretty much her witch twist. And that's pretty much a short little burst upwards. Not really a great recovery, but she kind of makes up for it because the bitch could kind of do it twice. So Bayonetta kind of does like this nice string. She can actually go for and up B, and then side B, and then up B again. So she's actually able to extend her reach of her recovery by connecting with a burner kick and being able to hit her opponent. So bop, and then up B again. So let's see if we try to catch this. So yeah, so that's pretty much Bayonetta's side B. Really nice right there. Then we also got Bayonetta's witch time. Oh yes, bitch time. Witch time, excuse me. I said, what did I say? I think I said witch time. So we gonna go right into attack for Mario, and we're gonna hope that this nigga actually attack. Touch me, nigga, touch me. I dare you to catch a case, boy. There you go. Mario will actually start going into a slow motion state. I actually want to rack a percent a little more. Hit me again, nigga. Hit me again. Hit me. Hit me. And one thing to keep in mind, as Bayonetta is witch timing, she's actually invulnerable for a split second from grabs. So you want to be careful of that. There you go. Oh, there you go. Hold up. I don't know if it depends on what the attack is. I think that the more potent the attack is, the longer you probably staying into that witch time. So right now, Mario just hitting me with like basic jabs. Let's see if I get Mario to smash attack Bayonetta and I catch her with the witch time. Let's see if that will actually make Mario stay in I guess a stun state a little longer. So let's try to catch him. Set Mario to forward smash. Go for my witch time. There we go. As you can see, Mario's staying in this state quite a bit of while. So yeah, so I think it does depend on how hard or how long you're actually charging up your attacks. I guess the more potent the attack is, the longer you probably stay in that state. So basic jabs you probably fall out a lot quicker, and heavier attacks you probably stay in a lot longer. So you probably want to be careful what attack you're throwing out, especially at high percents. I think the higher your percent, the longer you probably stay in that percent in that state anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much all of Bayonetta's specials. She actually has the ability to as I mentioned before, to use her up B twice, provided that she's actually makes a connection with an opponent. I don't think she needs to make a connection with the opponent at all. I think all she really needs to do is like hit something. Because as you can see, I could just jump off afterburner. Well, actually, let's try this real quick. I'm gonna jump off up B, side B, and can I up B again? Yeah. So as long as she hits something, she's actually able to throw it out. So I go up B, side B. I can't do my up B because I didn't touch anything right there. So you probably want to keep that in mind. Bop, and then I'm able to do it. So you probably want to be mindful of that when you're Bayonetta, when you're exactly making contact to be able to extend your recovery. So yeah, my niggas, I think that's just about it for Bayonetta. A lot of her tricks and quirks right there. Make sure you pay attention to her bullet arts and shit, because that can rack a percent over time, and you probably will be spending a lot of your time in the air as Bayonetta, as that's how most of her combos will probably extend her single jabs into like her up B and shit. So you definitely want to pay attention to that. But alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's about it for Bayonetta in the lab. Once again, my niggas, I don't know everything about this witch right here. Obviously, I have really no intention of playing her, but there may be people down below who actually have intentions of playing with her, or who have played with her and know a lot more about Bayonetta than me. So if you have any questions, feel free to go down in the comment section below, and maybe there will be someone there waiting for you to kind of show you the ropes of how to use Bayonetta a little more skillfully. So yeah, my niggas, this video was just an overview of her moves and her abilities right there, and next time we're gonna be here in the same exact place doing the same exact thing, and we're gonna be whipping it up in the lab, baby. Alright, let's go.